Hello students, after distance formula, the next concept is section formula. But before section formula, I want to discuss a concept of geometry, that is similarity of triangles. Similarity of triangle. Okay. It is very much similar to congruency of triangle, but here it is similarity of triangle. We will discuss this chapter in class 10th. So now, what is similarity of triangle? Like I have two triangles. I have two triangles. Okay. We can see that they are not equal. The sides are not equal. One is bigger and this one is smaller. Let this triangle is A, B and C, and let this triangle is P, Q and R. Okay. And it is given that angle A is equals to angle P. Angle B is equals to angle Q. And angle C is equals to angle R. It is given, okay, that angle A is equals to angle P, angle B is equals to angle Q, and angle C is equals to angle R. Then by principle of similarity, I will write that triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. I will follow the sequence here. The first letter is A, here the first is P. So obviously angle A is equals to angle P. The middle one is B, and here middle one is Q, and obviously B is equals to Q, and the last one is C, and here the last one is R, and angle C is equals to angle R. So I will call that triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. And now if they are similar, then the ratio of their side, here the first side is AB. So first two letters are AB, so here first two letters are PQ. So AB upon PQ. Now the last two is BC, so here BC, and corresponding to it, here we have QR, so BC upon QR. First and last, that is AC, so here also first and last PR, so AC is equals to PR. So if two triangles are similar, then the ratio of their corresponding side is also equal. This is, we will study in a chapter, that is similarity of triangle, but this concept is required to prove this formula, section formula. So just remember this concept. Okay. Now what is section formula? Suppose I have a coordinate system, a rectangular coordinate system with x-axis and y-axis, and this is the point of intersection known as origin. I have a point A and a point B, and the coordinate of A are x1, y1, and the coordinate of B are x2, y2. Okay. Now I will join the line AB and consider another point C in between AB. Okay. Not just at midpoint, it may be anywhere, but in between AB. And let the coordinate of C are x and y. Now according to section formula, we have a line AB that is divided by a point C in certain ratio. Certain ratio means that this part is M and this part is N. Not exactly M and N. It is in the ratio M ratio N. So here we can consider that it is equals to M, and here let it is equals to N. We can consider. Okay. So C is a point in between the line joining AB, such that the ratio of AC to BC is M ratio N. Okay. So I will draw a perpendicular from all the 3 points on the x-axis. and obviously this length is equals to x1, the second one is equals to x, and the third one is equals to x2. Similarly, we will draw perpendicular from the 3 points to the y-axis, and we know that this height is y1 and this height is y, and this height is y2. Okay, here it is the ratio m ratio n. Okay, I will make it clear. Then it is a ratio, maybe it is equals to side, but here it is ratio. Okay, now just first clear this one also. Like if AC is 5 and BC is 10. Okay, now the sides are 5 and 10, but the ratio may be different. 5 upon 10, that is equals to 1 upon 2. So here it is the ratio m ratio n. So this diagram is little bit incorrect. I cannot represent as side. This is just a ratio m ratio n. Okay, now I will draw a line parallel to x-axis and another line parallel to x-axis. Now we have two triangles. This is AC, let this point is D, and CB, let this point is E. Okay, so we have 2 points D and E, and we have two triangles ACD and CBE. As this angle is 90 degree, this is also 90 degree. As the two lines are parallel, so obviously this angle is equals to this one, and this angle is equals to this one. So the two triangles ACD and CBE are similar. Triangle ACD, so it is CBE, and triangle CBE are similar. It is not required to prove it, okay, but it appears that it is similar. So triangle ACD is similar to triangle CBE. Okay, triangle ACD is similar to triangle CBE. Now the ratio of the side, that is AC upon CB, is equals to CD upon BE is equals to AD upon CE. The ratios are equal. I told you according to the concept of similarity. Now substitute the value. Now look, AC upon CB, AC upon CB, so this is equals to m upon n. It is given that C divides the line AB in ratio m ratio n. It is given. Okay, I will derive a relation in which it is given that AB is a line that is divided by C in ratio m ratio n. So AC upon CB, AC upon CB is m upon n. Now CD, where is CD? Okay, this height is CD. Okay, this height is CD. Now just look here, this is y and this is y1. I want this height because this height is equals to this CD. So this height is equals to y minus y1. And this complete is y and this is y1. So this is the difference of y minus y1. So instead of CD, I will write y minus y1 upon BE. So I want this height. So from origin to this point, this is y2 and it is y. So this height is the difference of the two, that is y2 minus y. y2 minus y2 minus y. Now AD, this is AD. So this is x and this is x1. So AD is x minus x1, and CE, I want this CE. So CE is x2 minus x. Okay. Now as the three are equal, so I will solve this relation first and this relation in the second case. So m upon n is equals to y minus y1 upon y2 minus y. By cross multiplication, if I will multiply here, so m into y2 into y is equals to n y minus y1. This m will multiply with this and here it multiply. Now this is m y2 minus my. This is ny minus n y1. Okay. I'm interested to find the coordinate of the C, that is x and y. Okay. These 2 points are given. The ratio is given. I am interested to find the coordinate of the C, that is x and y. So what I will do, I will keep the term of y in LHS and the another one in RHS. So my2 minus n, it will come here, it becomes plus ny1, and this is ny here, and this my will also come here. Now from this side I can take y common. Now what is left here? N plus n, m plus n, and here my2 plus ny1. So by cross multiplication we obtain this result, that y is equals to my2 plus ny1 upon m plus n. Now this is what we have. Now I will solve these two equality. So m upon n is equals to x minus x1 upon x2 minus x. Again by cross multiplication, m x2 minus x is equals to n x minus x1. Just multiply it. So we have mx2 minus mx, nx minus nx1, mx2 plus, this will come here, so nx1, nx as it is, this will come here, so plus mx. Now I will take x as common, so here I have m plus n. Okay, and here I have mx2 and x1. Now by cross multiplication, x is equals to mx2 plus nx1 upon m plus n. So the coordinates x is equals to mx2 nx1 upon m plus n, and y is equals to my2 ny1 upon m plus n. How we will remember? Now the two have the same denominator. The 2 points, the 2 coordinates have the same denominator. We have to memorize only the numerator. So as this is point A with coordinate x1 y1, and this is x2 y2, and let this is point C with coordinate x and y, and the ratio is m ratio n. Now for getting x coordinate, I will multiply this m to x2 and n to x1. So mx2 nx1. To have y coordinate, I will multiply this m to y2 and this n to y1. Okay, so we have this section formula. Now this is the section formula. If m upon n is equals to 1 upon 1, it means if this is point A this is point B, and this is C. If the ratio M and N are equal, it means this C is midpoint. This C is midpoint of AB. So for midpoint, the ratio is 1 upon 1. The ratio is 1 upon 1. Or we can say that the value of M and N is 1 and 1. Now substitute the two values. So x is equals to, as the value of M is 1 and N is 1. So it becomes x2 plus x1, and M plus N, 1 plus 1, that is 2. Similarly for y, M and N is equals to 1 and 1. So it becomes y2 plus y1 upon 1 plus 1, 2. So this is the coordinate of midpoint. This is the coordinate of midpoint. Okay. Coordinate of midpoint. And next video, I will solve some questions based on this concept. And if you find any difficulty, you can contact me. Okay. Thank you.